Each moment gives you the choice. And it says, will you be here? Will you be now? Or will you be somewhere else? You choose. And the 4 states of being can be practiced in a 4-step process. The first step is to breathe. It is in this step that we acknowledge our physical body, while at the same time allow our spirit or soul to be in observance to the body. Let me give you an example. When you breathe, do you pay attention to it? Do you tell your body, hey, breathe now, inhale, okay, now exhale? It just happens. So some say that the breath breathes us. So if we want to connect with the here and the now, if we want to incarnate the body, we first need to pay attention to what's happening here and now. Do this with me. Breathe, and breathe in from the abdomen. Pay attention to the breath. Be curious about the breath. What's it feel like inside your nose? What's happening to the body when you inhale? It gets big. And then when you exhale, it gets smaller. I work a lot with kids. So when we practice this step, I say, imagine that you have a twin or a clone, and they are standing with you, sitting with you, breathing with you, and they're watching you breathe, and they're so curious about it. And this aspect of us, I'd like to call it the soul aspect. It's that which is beyond the mind, beyond the physical. It's that part of us that doesn't judge the moment. It is wise, it is aware, and it's in love with life. So breathe and be conscious of the breath. Now be conscious that you are conscious of the breath. Be in the viewpoint of that clone of yourself, watching you breathe. Already you are more present and more here, but we're going to take it a step further. Step 2, inhabit. Like we are filling up a glass with water, okay? We're going to fill up your body with your own presence. Ram, what are you talking about? I'm in my body. You might be saying, but are you? Do you feel what's going on in every inch of you? Can you pay attention to your feet and the breath at the same time? Or once you go to your feet, do you lose consciousness of the breath? Try it with me. Breathe, being conscious of the breath. Now inhabit, fill up your body with your own energy. It is in this step that we acknowledge the vital aspect of us. Feel the life force in you. Step 3, feel the emotions. You go to your abdomen, go to your chest, and feel, let whatever emotion you have inside of you now actually be there. And don't fight it, or repress it, or resist it. Let it be there. Feel it. Let it affect the nervous system. You might be thinking, I don't know what I'm feeling. I'm doing too many things at once. You're doing great. This is acknowledging the emotional aspect of us. We associate energy signals that affect the nervous system as good or bad. It is in this process of the 4 states of being where you just let the feeling happen. How many times do we avoid the feeling? Step 3 is hard, but it's also very simple. So ask yourself, what do I feel in this moment? How is my emotional body interpreting the information from my 5 senses? Are you here, or does the emotion take you to a memory? If it does, that's fine. But just acknowledge that. Stay with the feeling. Take the memory away. Take anyone involved away and just be with the feeling. In step 4, we observe this feeling. This is acknowledging our mental body, but it's also the whole time from the beginning, we have our soul present with us. So we are observing the feeling from this place of curiosity, of non-resistance. How does this feeling feel when I let it affect me? Breathe, inhabit, feel, and observe. We hope that you found this introduction to the 4 states of being to be useful. Please stay tuned for more introductory classes on how to meditate, who the Ascended Masters are, what we can learn from them, and much more about the processes involved in ShaktiMa International. Be the change you seek. And if you have any questions or any missions for us, please contact